Hey you guys, before the video starts, I'm gonna post a screenshot of the news flash that I got. That way you guys know what we're talking about. Check it out and then watch the rest of the video and then let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Hello. Welcome back to the House of Paul. I am your host, Paul. And today we're going to talk about something that's very disturbing and should be disturbing to you guys. I just read in the news, a registered sex offender cut off his state mandated GPS device and nobody knows where he is at. This happened in the Los Angeles area. I don't have too much details on it, nothing on the inside. However, a lot of it could be discovered on the internet. So let me tell you a little bit about my expertise in that field, and we will talk about it. Okay, I just retired from the California Department of Corrections after 25 years. 5 years as a correctional officer at a state prison, and the last 20 as a parole agent, with the last 5 supervising sex offenders. The exact same type that we're talking about. So why should we as citizens be concerned? Why am I concerned? Well, I'll tell you why. Because I know exactly what happens. The parolee, the registered sex offender, was in a program. Well, this is what happens. This is what happened to plenty of guys I supervised. The sex offender is in a program. Now, when they talk about program, at first, you guys think, oh, it's a like hospital mandated with professional staff, nurse, security monitoring system, clean beds and sheets, all the above. Right? Wrong. Dead wrong. But those programs, a lot of them is just a regular house. You can see some of these houses in the background. Regular house that a regular person owns. And he's getting from the state about $3,000 a month just to house this sucker. So it's just a regular house. And they got a house manager. And oftentimes they are a registered sex offender as well. Maybe they have ended their parole term or probation term. But nonetheless, you got like a house manager there. And he's kind of like the liaison between the homeowner. Program, well, they can give themselves a title, program director, executive. I've heard a lot of bullshit titles, but it is what it is, right? So what happens when the sex offender cuts off his tag, the agent gets an alert. Boom. Hey, this is called a guy, Smith, for example. Smith cut off his device. Now, this is where it gets tricky, depending on the parole unit and how they want to look towards the upper staff, upper administration. This is money talk. This is overtime, right? So if you expect the agent to handle this at 2 in the morning, has to be paid. Some offices that I discovered, they don't want to pay the overtime. It will just get handled the next business day, right? So if the guy cuts off his device at 11 at night, agent gets a call, hey, he got cut off, and then the monitoring system will call the agent, and then go down the list, the agent of record, and then down the seniority list, right? Can't get a hold of anybody, starts calling the supervisor. Depending on the unit, they just suspend the call tree. That's the monitoring system calling the agents. They just suspend it for about 8 hours until the agent of record or whoever submits the warrant. Hopefully they did it instantly. Because if someone cuts off the device at 11 p.m., you get a phone call. By the time it goes through the system, you get a phone call by, let's say, 11:10. In theory, you can answer the call, and then you call your boss. Hey, boss, Smith cut off the device. What do you want to do? Want me to go look for him, as we're like supposed to, or just type out the warrant and let the police look for him? Oftentimes, well, it could go a couple different ways. One, you have to wait till the next day to do the warrant, so that could be 8 hours. And they don't even go looking for the guy, they just type out the warrant. Two, agent will call the supervisor. Supervisor will say, yes, you and another agent attempt to locate. If you cannot locate him in the immediate area, because it has happened, their device could have just been faulty and he could be sitting on the doorstep. So if you can't locate him, type out the warrant. Or the supervisor will say, type out the warrant. You gotta at least make an attempt to locate the guy, because that's where we're at right now. In Los Angeles, I know they were crazy in the overtime. There was no after hours warrants. They'd wait till the next day. So this guy who made the news cut off his device. If they don't tap out the warrant till the next day, 8 hours, that guy can walk or go anywhere in a train, bus. He can be anywhere. And for it to hit the news, it's got to be something significant, because why would it hit the news? So I know all this because I worked in that line of work for 25 plus years, and hopefully he gets caught without any harm to the public, right? If he's in a downtown area and I just work security downtown, he can get lost down there for years. He can go from program to program to I'm talking not program, it's a mission, like the Midnight Mission, Union Rescue Mission, the Los Angeles Mission. Those are these places that will feed you, let you take a quick shower, and you're on your roads like you're camping, like at a pit stop. And they can get false names all damn day long, as long as he's savvy enough to do it. Now, if he is one of those that just cannot not get arrested, I know that's a double negative, but if he's just one of those guys that has to be arrested, he will get arrested. But if he's a little bit slick, he can totally blend in and look for some victims out there. Hopefully not. Anyways, I'm hoping this gives you some insight on what happens when a sex offender cuts off his device, because that's what happens. Unless it's changed, which I know it hasn't, unless it's gotten better, which it only gets worse, that's what happens. So be safe out there, you guys. Enjoy the weekend. It is October the 14th, so enjoy the weekend. Have a great day. Get some exercise in, and have fun. Talk to you guys later on. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Hit that little button and little bell if this type of content you find interesting. So no one likes to talk about sex offenders, but they do exist, and they can be in our neighborhoods. And when they're off parole, they don't have to be monitored by electronic device. They just have to register once a year on their birthday, a couple of days before or after, and if they move. That's in California. Other than that, when they're finished their parole, and sometimes the parole term can be 3 years, sometimes it can be 2. And actually, the Department of Corrections, I don't know, well, I do know why it's all money. They're trying to make it for 1 year, but I've seen 2, 3, 5, 10, a couple of 20s. This is 20 years of parole supervision, and a couple of lifetimes. It depends on the year of the conviction and what it was. So, of course, right now is the time to be a criminal. You could do all kinds of crazy shit and probably just get a ticket, get some community service picking up shit alongside the road. Who knows, right? Okay, you guys enjoy. I was rambling. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that button, share, and we chat with you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.